Okay, good morning 12th class. Then today we will study some important terms such as like electrophoresis, electrosmosis, protection of collide, okay, and other things also. It's application of colloidal solution. कि उसके applications कहाँ का है. Now first term is because ये छोटी छोटी terms हैं. Okay, then first term is electrophoresis. Now what is electrophoresis? Actually electro means something related to electricity. So actually when we pass electricity through colloidal particles, and you can say colloidal solution, then there is a movement of ions towards their electrode. जैसे opposite electrode की तरफ move कर दें तो they will move okay under the influence of electric field, you can say. So that phenomenon is known as electrophoresis, or in other terms simple, the phenomenon of movement of colloidal particles under the influence of electric field, that one is known as electrophoresis. Now what's the cause of electrophoresis? In this one, that one is what's the cause of electrophoresis? Obviously because ions, what I said, that when electric current is passed through that colloidal solution, that ions move towards their okay electrode, means cation move towards cathode and anion move towards anode, means opposite charge. Cation is positively charged and move towards cathode, that one is negatively charged, and anion is negatively charged and anode is positively charged. Now what's the cause of electrophoresis? क्या cause है इसका? तो simple actually that colloidal particles, they have some charge. इनमें क्या होता है? Charge होता है, either they are positively charged or either they are negatively charged. So that one is the cause of electrophoresis. Now just see what happened in this case. Okay, 12th class, now just see this one is okay simple. It's a U-tube. Now two electrodes are fitted in it. This one is a colloidal solution. Okay, one side positive side, one is negative, one is cathode and one is anode, and two plates are there. Okay, now just see this one is before electrophoresis, means when electricity is not passed. जब इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड का इफेक्ट नहीं है, सिर्फ इलेक्ट्रोड्स आर देयर. नाउ आफ्टर व्हेन यू पास इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, देन व्हाट हैपन? ओके, तो आफ्टर इलेक्ट्रोफोरेसिस जस्ट सी व्हेन इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इज पास, देन आयंस मूव टूवर्ड्स देयर इलेक्ट्रोड, अपने इलेक्ट्रोड की तरफ जाएंगे. ओके, नाउ इन दिस केस इफ़ द पार्टिकल्स एक्यूमुलेट नियर द नेगेटिव इलेक्ट्रोड, अगर वो नेगेटिव इलेक्ट्रोड की तरफ एक्यूमुलेट होंगे तो इट मीन्स द चार्ज ऑन द पार्टिकल इज पॉजिटिव. मीन्स जो कोलाइडल पार्टिकल्स थे वो कैसे थे? पॉजिटिव थे. बट इफ़ दे आर okay, while in case if particles are accumulated on which side, that one is on positive electrode. Just see, just like in case of this one, it's arsenic sulfide, particles get accumulated on positive one, it means the charge on the particle is negative. Okay, okay, now another term we have, that one is electrosmosis. So in this one simple, when osmosis process occur under the influence of electric field, that one is known as electrosmosis. Okay, you know osmosis. Okay, the simple under the influence of electric field, if that process occur, that one is electrosmosis. Now in this one simple definition you can write in other word also, that is, it is the phenomenon of the movement of the particles or molecules of the dispersion medium under the influence of electric field, whereas colloidal particles are not allowed to move. जो आपके कैसे होते हैं colloidal particles होते हैं, they are not allowed to move. Okay, this one is regarding to electrosmosis. Now another term we have, that one is regarding to coagulation or flocculation, you can say. Okay, 12th class, now this one is coagulation or flocculation. Okay, now simple thing regarding to coagulation, actually this word generally term we use for lyophobic colloid. I think you know coagulation. Okay, generally in case of colloidal particles, when we add some amount of electrolyte, then it gets coagulated. So simple, what is coagulation, how to define it? So the phenomenon of precipitation of a colloidal solution by the addition of small amount of electrolyte. Okay, that one is known as coagulation or flocculation. The small amount of electrolyte means excess भी कह सकते हो, it depends कि which electrolyte you are using. So by the addition of electrolyte, so that one is known as coagulation or flocculation. Now in this 12th class, one question arises that which इलेक्ट्रोलाइट आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर मोर कोagulation. कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करोगे? जैसे आई सेड कि स्मॉल अमाउंट या एक्सेस अमाउंट, इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन इलेक्ट्रोलाइट ऑल्सो कि कौन सा इलेक्ट्रोलाइट ज़्यादा इफेक्टिव है इन कॉजिंग कोagulation. ओके, तो हाउ टू आइडेंटिफाई? तो फॉर दैट वी हैव हार्डे-Cizule रूल. वी हैव, इट्स अ हार्डे Okay, Cizul's rule. Okay, this one is Hardy-Cizul's rule. So in case of Hardy-Cizul's rule, so what he said, that one is according to this rule, greater is the charge of the ions, greater is the tendency to मतलब greater is the tendency of coagulation. जितना ज़्यादा charge होगा उतना ज़्यादा coagulating power होगी. For example, in case of this one, suppose if aluminium is present, either it's a AlCl3, okay, maybe it depends, FeCl3, okay, when charge is more, so just see in this case charge is +3, okay, so aluminium +3 is more effective in coagulation as comparison to magnesium ion, as comparison to sodium ion. So simple, more is the charge on the ions, more is their coagulating power. Same condition in case of negative ion also, okay, either it's a FeCN whole 6, that one is 4 negative, now it's a PO4 3 negative and so on. और कौन सा जाएंगे इसमें, that one is SO4 2 negative, maybe it's a NO3 single negative. So more is the charge, yeah, greater is the charge on the ion, greater is the coagulating power. Okay, so that one is according to Hardy-Cizul's rule. That one will decide which electrolyte, मतलब who effective, those who are responsible for effective coagulation, कि किसका कितना ज़्यादा इफेक्ट होगा. Now on this basis you have board questions also, बहुत सारे questions हैं, आ भी सकते हैं. Okay, so in that one simple thing given to you, maybe question is given, that one is like out of, just see, it's out of MgCl2, okay, and KCl, or maybe it's given AlCl3, okay, out of MgCl2 and AlCl3, which one has greater tendency of coagulation, या which one is more effective in coagulation. तो किसका ज़्यादा होगा, just check here. MgCl2 magnesium has +2 charge and in case of aluminium +3. तो aluminium AlCl3 is, okay, have tendency to more coagulation, या coagulation की tendency ज़्यादा as comparison to MgCl2. Okay, reason is because their charge is higher. Okay, तो similarly another type of question is there, but pattern लगभग कैसा होता है, इसी के based होता है, इसी type से. Okay, then next we have protection of colloids. Okay, children class, now next thing is, that one is regarding to protection of colloids. Actually in case of lyophobic colloid, if you heat it or either simple by the addition of electrolyte, it get coagulated. तो how to protect it, कैसे stable बनाया जाए, तो simple, if we add in advance, if we add lyophilic colloid, अगर हम उसमें क्या करें, suppose this one is lyophobic colloid, then whenever electrolyte added in it, it gets coagulated. So if you will add in advance, that one is lyophilic colloid, so this one will form a layer over it, इसके ऊपर क्या बना देंगे, layer बना देंगे, and after that if you will add electrolyte, तो then that particle will not coagulate it, तो वो solution में कैसा होगा, coagulation नहीं होगा, and that one will be more stable. Okay, तो simple, that one, okay, in that case the colloidal which is added to protect the this one, to protect the coagulation, that one is known as, okay, protecting colloid. उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे, that one is known as protecting colloid. And you know that protecting power is different, जितने भी आपके colloids होते हैं, their protecting power is different, and that one is expressed in terms of gold number. Okay, although definition of gold number you have to learn, but that protecting power of that electrolyte, that one will, yeah, lyophilic colloid, that one will be expressed in gold number. So now what is gold number, it's a definition only. So simple, gold number is defined as the minimum amount of the protective colloid in milligram, this one is mg, it's a milligram, required to just prevent the coagulation of a 10 ml of a given gold sol when 1 ml of a 10% solution of sodium chloride is added to it. That one is basically gold number, means कि कितना minimum amount में protecting colloid is in milligram, that one is required for protection, that one is known as gold number. And what's the reciprocal of gold number? So simple, reciprocal of gold number is a measure of the protective power of a colloid. Okay, this one is regarding to protection of colloids. Okay, now Okay, 12th class. Now after that, it's our last topic. That one is applications of colloid, and this one is again important because reasoning question come from this point, application of colloid. Okay, we have so many application, and generally that application is based on which factor? That one is when electrolyte is combined with lyophobic colloid, or either you can say charged particles are combined with colloidal solution, then they get coagulated. Okay, so on that basis we have some applications. Now I think that one is first one is, okay, that colloidal solution, it is used in electrical precipitation of smoke. Okay, now in this basis question like this, that Kotler smoke precipitator is fitted at the mouth of chimney used in factories. Okay, give reason, because it is used in application. So this type of question will come in exam. Now just see in case of this one, that that it neutralize this precipitator, Kotler smoke precipitator, it neutralize the charge on unburned carbon particles coming out of the chimney, and they get precipitated and settle at the floor of the chimney. Okay, generally that one is in case of unburned carbon particle, there are some charges present, so this one will neutralize it and they will precipitate it and settle down. Now second thing is, this is helpful in tanning industries also. Okay, now in this question is, why does leather, okay, get hardened after tanning? टैनिंग के बाद वो हार्ड हो जाता है, क्यों? रीज़न इज एक्चुअली एनिमल हाइड आर कोलाइडल इन नेचर. Okay, that animal hide, it's a colloidal in nature. So when a hide which has positively charged particle is soaked in tannin, okay, जब उसे soak करवाएंगे तो which contain negatively charged particles, okay, negatively charged colloidal particles, mutual coagulation takes place and this results in the hardening of leather. So just see again, condition is simple. There is a process of coagulation. Colloidal particle है, okay, charged particles से combine कर रहे हैं and they get coagulated. Okay, same condition, that one is most of the medicines, okay, they are basically what, that one is colloidal solution. Either it's an emulsion, milk of magnesia, that one is used as an antacid. Okay, now and in case of FeCl3 also, okay, that one is helpful in stopping bleeding, okay, as comparison to KCl. So now in this basis question is also there. Just see, why is FeCl3, it's a ferric chloride, preferred over KCl in case of a cut leading to bleeding? Okay, so in case of FeCl3, Fe charges 3 positive, and in case of KCl charges +1. So that's why, because their charge is greater, so their coagulation power is more as comparison, and that's why जो blood निकल भी रहा है वो कैसा हो जाता है, एकदम से coagulate हो जाता है and stop bleeding. Okay, now so this one is application. Now even that coagulation, this one will help in purification of water also. How simple, if we add alum in it. अगर पानी में जितने भी सस्पेंडेड पार्टिकल्स होते हैं, इफ़ वी ऐड एलम इन इट, तो जनरली एलम कंबाइंड विद दैट सस्पेंडेड पार्टिकल्स एंड इट विल सेटल डाउन. वो थोड़ा साइज कैसे हो जाता है, कम हैवी हो जाता है एंड इट विल सेटल डाउन एंड देन योर वाटर इज purified. So we have so many applications, so on that basis we have questions. Okay, now examples I have given ki like this type of question will come. Okay, one more question is there, that river form delta where it combines with sea, जहाँ वो sea से मिलते हैं, they form delta. deltas रेत के बड़े बड़े एक तरीके से जमा हो जाते हैं किनारे. Okay, तो why? reason is, okay, I think that in case of river generally that suspended particles are present, and in case of sea, okay, that charged particle means electrolytes are present. So when both combine, so it gets coagulated and that one will lead in the formation of delta. Okay, now your chapter is complete. Okay, thank you.